KG, he's falling a bit off maybe.
Yeah, we're jumping straight on in. Let's get this pistol started. CT start for EG, and they're coming towards Cirque's domain. He's ready to try and click a couple of heads and would rather reposition. Oh, they're just crossing. They just want to take the jewels. No util required. Look at these Glocks. They're all hitting heads.
They've seen all 5 now.
They are going to rotate and acknowledge. Loud, automatic, tucked, and lots of pressure now. Good chance, and eventually finding some heads. Okay, mission accomplished. 2 remain for the Danes. Bomb loose.
2 on low HP from the CT side.
Caden going towards Hell. He could, I mean, will someone acknowledge the potential for a late ramp flank? If Stam can stay alive, Caden could work magic, but no. They should just fall apart now.
You think it's a bit cocky of a pistol, just doing 5 cross secret like that?
Yeah, that's a bit, I think. I think 5 is just 1 too much because you're never afraid of any lurk, right? So if you're doing 4, they will always be afraid, oh, is he coming from behind? But 5, 1 too much, I think.
Well, he is coming from behind. 50 seconds left. Any kills for KDN would be nice here. One of your favorites in the server right now, Glaive.
For sure.
But, oof. Okay, well, spotted now. Shouldn't be too long for this world. I think, is it easy to be cocky after map 1 was such a blowout, do you think? Like, they were just running over them. Shush was super aggressive. It's something that carries through. Do you carry that through from map to map?
Yeah, for sure. You try to bring the momentum to next map.
Okay, well, they've been stopped.
It's stopped pretty quickly.
I never know what to say about that. Like, we always use words like, yeah, no, the disrespect. Like, the way Inferno, Heroic just approached Inferno was, we're going to fast peek your second mid, we're going to push down Banana, we're going to push our own smokes, and the disrespect's the best word I land on.
Yes.
But that's something, you know, you've probably felt both sides of that. You've played that style of play, and there's a reason that you approach lower teams with that initially. Can you explain the thought process?
You want to be like in the head from the beginning. You want to be really offensive in the beginning of the game, I think, because if you get too defensive, they will get a good feeling of the game. They will get the duels they want, but you want the duels that you want because you're the better team, right?
Sure.
So I think that's it.
That's a good way to frame it, because we talk about like earning respect, like when you have the LFOs, the party astronauts. I think the same for Ago, right? Like, you guys have been playing quite an aggressive style of Counter-Strike this event. You've been holding W a lot, especially Config, right? He is just non-stop. But, right, is there a point where you think, oh, this needs to stop? Like, do you call it off after like a couple of rounds, or... Well, hold up a second.
You know, it should be handled. Freeze, good for it, and dealt with. No issues.
I think the flash was just a bit too high, so it failed. Else Stewie would get flashed in main and wouldn't get a kill.
Suddenly there's a rifle, suddenly
exactly.
gets one.
Yeah. But Config, yeah, he's really offensive, but it's like, he's like a diamond in himself.
Okay.
And if you try to like pull it too much and make it like, I don't know how to say it in English, but he's like a really good player, and you should unleash him. He needs to be unleashed. Don't put him into a cave.
He needs the freedom.
Yeah, he needs the freedom.
Thrives in the freedom. Let's see what's happening then. We've got our first real round here. A couple of FAMASs left over for EG. This is going to be very indicative of how competitive of a CT side they throw at us. Wall of smokes.
They're not really putting a lot to help Cirque outside here, right? And he doesn't have an AWP here. He's on his own. Normally you see, like we had in your game earlier, Blame getting across into warehouse or somebody going secret early. They've actually dropped 1 player lower of automatic to respond to that now. So they're giving up a lot of territory here towards Yard intentionally.
He's boosted on ramp right now. They're going on him at ramp, I think. Yes.
Oh my god, Glaive catches it, and so does Rush. Only the 1, though. Keeps him honest, and they've lost ramp room. Bomb lost. Committed. Stown once more. Whose responsibility is this?
Cirque is having a hard time now. He has to hold both outside and this one under heaven. That's pretty tough. Main is open as well. So this is one of the toughest situations when you don't have yard control and you don't have ramp control as well.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, it's just going to be on the jiggles. So now they can start turning their attention towards topside. You can see they've gone back through lobby with the bomb. Couple of smokes to work with here as well. Ooh, if they keep pushing, refrezh should be good for 1 or 2 here.
Yeah, this is maybe be a really brutal way to go down.
Yeah, that's true. That's tough.
So late, so late. Shadow advantage, Stewie advantage, makes it a 3v3, short-lived. Shush, immediate response. Double kill for Shush, they have the top side now. It's gonna be Stewie and automatic. Major champions in their own right, and Stewie demonstrates value, a big find.
But they have 1 in heaven. It's a really good after plant position.
Not if you lose your site player. Stown has to come up clutch.
They know he's here.
Have a molly for him as well.
Oh my god. Let's see. He needs a kill before.
Molly trying to find the kill. Gets it and gets away.
Important kill.
Oh, Stewie's now in dire straits. It's planted for him. The flames will fade. Maybe he tickles it. Holding it. Stown faking him out. Stewie's got balls. Balls of steel.
Oh my god.
Balls of steel. You away. Oh.
That's well done.
Yeah, you take those.
But it is tough to peek from where down is. Like, if the CT is holding you, you're probably going to die. You need to, like, do a jump or something to see if he's diffusing.
I never know how
check.
like that duel, other players make it look easy, but it always feels unfavorable. Coming from heaven and peeking into sight, it just
don't like that.
Always feels nasty.
Yes.
I think with that position, you have to worry about the single box. You got to worry about like the Tetris box in front of him here as well. T-Vent, like it's if anyone does the pre-fires at home, that Nuke Heaven position is one of the hardest ones to kind of get through. But here we go, fast out the vents, down. Will be. Oh, I think he's lost in the smoke here. This is problematic. Yikes! That was not the plan.
But he's alive. I mean,
he's actually really good at getting down vents quickly, normally. But this time he's just going out main.
I mean, there's something to be said for it, though. It's a lot of control. I mean, look at Automatic. Is he cowering behind blue?
Do they even know? But it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't, does it? The setup just around that corner. Cirque yet to put his name in the feed. And they are starting to poke and prod with all of this space they've been given.
Yeah, Heroic is good at doing this, just walking outdoor.
They let the boost as well on that T-Vent if required, but Breeze one and done. Shush is in. Automatic sends one out of main, but he's not going to be prepared for refresh.
Yeah.
Oh, meant to be an easy kill. That's going to cost him there. 2v3 now. Bomb for Caden. He can drop down the vent. That'd be the right call, but he doesn't have X-ray. Poor guy.
He's probably afraid someone is down there, I believe.
Loud. Oh, and Shush does not win his head-to-head. It's up to Cadian to come up clutch, and Rush will make it 4.
This is looking pretty good. A much better start than what we just had on Inferno. So maybe one of the better starts that EG have had in all the maps that they've played so far, because against you boys, against Na'Vi, they just got absolutely wrecked. I was expecting more of the same here against Heroic, but this T-side Nuke. Now, I think a bit of a question here is because we should take full advantage of this. We have, I guess, the master of Nuke, right? That would be one way to... Yeah, but that's where I want to go with this. So the meta's obviously shifted significantly on this map. What do you think the biggest changes are so far? Well, since Astralis was the best Nuke team in the world.
All the smoke lines.
Okay, just so many more?
Smoke lines, so many more. I don't think we had that many before. I don't remember. Like when we played... And also, people are really good at, what is it called, like to turn off the Molotov so it gets into...
Extinguish.
Yeah, extinguish the Molotov. And that's really tough to play against the world. You need to have your yard player having an extra smoke to put it down if it gets extinguished. So, yeah, the meta right now is a lot about the yard smokes.
Well, you inspired this. So, you happy with what you created?
Of course, I'm happy. I'm happy.
Keeps you on your toes, at least.
Yes, and I have to learn something as well. That's how it is.
It's going to be quick towards B here. They've already got this ramp control early. They can smoke off windows, single, molly towards the site and go. This is looking very good for Heroic now.
Yeah, Cadian's looking to be a late arrival. Rush is just going to hide and hope for the fade, trying to find any sort of information.
You always hope for a gap in that window smoke.
Nothing was there. Stewie catches a glimpse, more than he was hoping for, and Shush punished for the wide on the MAC-10. Getting hectic. The smoke has faded. Rush has profited. Refresh, however, with a double keeps us level.
But no bomb plant yet. Now it'll get tougher to get a bomb plant, I think.
Yeah, at least they can call vents clear. Cadian's got a lot on that, and now Breeze is
of course they're holding. That's tough.
Needed that. Refresh to plant.
No utility though, so Stound's gonna have to find a kill here before they can get the bomb down and straight into Breeze. Great awareness from Breeze here. That should be the round.
Switched on. That was the only thing that, obviously, guys, the only reason EG haven't been dominating their group is they weren't picking Nuke.
There you go.
Yeah, I've solved it.
They get the CT side if you let the other team pick it, I guess.
Aha, yes, cracked the code there. You would have the bleak outlook of starting T, which you can see how well it's going for Heroic. They can't let this one slip.
Oh, refrezh could go down after time here.
Is going up the vent? Yeah, he could, but he's just happy on the ladder.
Nice.
Staying on the ladder out of sight, I guess. Yeah, that's one thought. But this is a 5-0 start, and it's quite similar in fashion to how Inferno started. We don't have Cadian and Tessus on a kill yet. Stounder's got 5, 4 for refrezh and 3 for Shush, but hasn't felt overly threatening. I think one round out of the bunch and that was the Stewie rounds, right? So it hasn't been nothing crazy.
I mean, this is why it's hard time to pick Nuke right now, because of the silencer meta. It can be really tough to if you don't get a good start on T-side, it can be really tough.
I think it's about the opening kill, because it's hard to trade on that M4 if it gets the first.
I think so.
Ooh. Oh. Okay, dealt with. Breeze is really coming into his own. He hits a dink onto Shush and finished by Automatic. They are committing. This is a fast round.
Big gap.
Yeah, which he'll continue to hit shots through. big from Automatic. A re-smoke forced. They're out of util and out of man.
Great util for the retake though. Cirque has full kit left. Rush has got a bunch as well. They could drop the one-way from heaven. Wait, Cirque's out of position.
Oh, he cannot smoke the vent or the door. The vent door, I think.
So much util.
That's too. Oh, they had a smoke.
refrezh responsible for that dual live rush.
Need to Molotov something? Oh, they're waiting for it. It's gonna be a late retake.
Super late. Smoke.
Long smoke.
In Molly for good measure. I'm not going to... This is a bit higgledy-piggledy. Trying to clear out.
Good time now, boys.
Yeah, refrezh is good for it on heaven. Don't have the time, don't have the frags, and lose everything in the process.
Oh, nice shooting. Nice shooting by Cirque there. He's going to go down with the bomb.
Oh, Heroic doesn't have any money now. Look at the money.
Yeah, you're bang on. We've got just above 4K for a couple of them, and then you have Shush and Cadian who are going to be below that 4K mark.
This is really tough on the T side. When
but the CTs, yeah, look, they've been whittled down as well here. So Cirque's the only one with 4K, the rest of which are really going to struggle with a bite, and it should be a force, right?
Yeah, they have to.
It's always in that 1400 loss bonus. You have to go for that force.
Okay, so the CTs actually have worse money.
Yeah, but and that's just a product of the, well, the defuse round with 0 CTs alive. Yeah. Down and his hijinks towards the vent. It's actually going to be Cadian just bombing it with this MAC-10. He's so far ahead of the pack, and as an in-game leader yourself, when you get this much space, you want to round off this before, just by catching off Furlan.
Oh, that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I remember.
What is the objective of when you have got so much space? Are you making noise? Are you just a distraction?
Yeah, we tried to make that exact round, actually, where they walk into main.
Oh, it's actually a bit threatening. Rush has done well. Real good damage. Cirque does not commit to that fight and would rather play for the retake. We've seen this before.
That molly's perfect. Oh, maybe not. Just going to hold him at bay. Didn't land in the vent. Never flash on Automatic here, but...
Scout and an MP9, though.
Yeah, not the best weapons for the retake. Fortunately, Shush is low. Down to half HP as well. So this is on, but if they risk it, they have to take a full eco next round.
Should they save?
The
tough round, right?
Yeah. I mean, the CT event would be such an easy clear from heaven, but Tessus is posted. Tag! He's been robbed! He had 55, he hits 54!
God.
Okay, more damage, I guess, but yeah, that will be the second for Heroic. EG, they put all their pennies into that and come up with nothing.
If you don't have the one-way smoke from for heaven, it's really tough to retake, I think.
So you would have advised a save in that situation, you think?
Probably should because of their money, and they had an M4 silence, they had a scout and MP9 or something, right?
Does it play in as well if they, like, let's say that they were down 5-2 as opposed to being up 5-2. Do you think that would change whether they should go for it or not? Like, being up, now you have a round that's not threatening at all. Do you ever factor that in?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I think so too. If you are in the lead, it's better to save. Like, if you're behind, maybe you should just try to go for it.
Because this round is very bleak, right? Just have this Breeze, Zeus, and the P250 in the hands of Automatic, so it's not... Oh, they're already into A.
Yeah, and
got this one done.
refrezh the bomb carrier actually didn't buy a weapon. Like, straight up rocking the armored Glock.
Now it's about farming who can get the most. So, Cadian's MAC-10 would be the best to find the kills, but I'm sure they'd just take them at this point. 5-3, about to be on the scoreboard.
It's so scary to only have a Glock, like, even against USPs.
Yeah. He's made it as difficult as possible. He's entering hard mode here.
But you rather want a Glock than a Deagle or something against USP no armor, I think. Like, Deagle can be so...
Yeah, I guess he just wants to have another pistol round. He thrives in that environment, and drive by lovely from the boys. It's even the SMGs that are getting the frags, so a couple of extra bits of funding for that AWP should it arrive.
Cadian is actually really good at, like, getting those SMG frags and getting a lot of money to the team.
So that is something that he prioritizes in that situation?
Yes.
They focus on that?
Yes, they focus on that thing. I think he has a good understanding of when they have really low money, and he usually just buys the MAC-10 or the MP9 and hunts them down.
We've been seeing that a couple of times throughout the Pro League group. Sorry, Chad, what were you saying?
I was just going to say, Cadian had one of the better spawns there. I thought that he might want to use it fast, but it looks like he's just going up on towards the roof here, so not going to use the MAC-10 for anything too quick. Looks like they're lining up for a top hit, though, because Cadian's on the roof lining up util. Tessus can also throw nades from where he is on silo, and they have 3 on the floor ready to go. That should be a heaven smoke.
Popping hard.
Cirque with the response of util. 2 smokes on the site now. Breeze hiding within it. It's a big fight for you to take. Good damage. Cirque's Org fills the feed. He's being swung on. Smoke doesn't keep him safe. Cadian down, bomb 2, and Heroic full.
They used a new Molotov on the side. Everybody's using the same Molotov, but Heroic is using a new one. I never saw that one before.
You geek.
Yeah.
How did it differentiate? Just
no, they were like...
thrown?
Yeah, it landed a bit further back into the side, so you can't like swing around the silo.
I noticed that another part of this is the wallbang you saw going like both CTs and Ts. I see Zip getting like 2 kills every Nuke T side from just banging Hut at the right times. Yeah. That's something that we haven't seen
that is Furia things.
Years ago.
It's Furia things. They are banging every round.
It's a Furia thing.
Yeah, it's Furia things.
That's cool, and that's better. Oh my god, refrezh!
All right.
Beast!
That's some good spray control right there.
Hi guys, refrezh here. Welcome to the tutorial. I'm going to show you how to win Nuke in the first 10 seconds.
That was sick. That was long-range spam control right there, and they've gone for that. I guess we're calling it like the reverse L block. Right? Well, obviously, you guys have all the different team names for it, but oh, hold up a second. Breeze might be onto something here. Nade, a little bit shy of the mark, is pressured. And then the blind spot right now, so Breeze is about to get a shot from Tessus, who can't convert, so draws one back.
Yeah, recovery's not going to be easy. refrezh has done so much, and he is still very much prepared and ready.
No one's B, so this should be very easy right now for them to convert this round.
Unless Rush has a bit of a pop-off. Yeah, oh, he's dead, actually, I reckon.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow, that really was resolved after refrezh's finds.
Starting to look like an 8-7 half.
Oh, and giving away another gun, right? This is the same situation again. Probably should have tried to hold on to their weapons. This is one of the things, and I feel that maybe this is one of the habits that comes from playing in North America, where maybe you win a 2-on-4, right? But over here, not going to happen.
Nope.
Do you reckon as well with...
Unless you're Shush, you can win everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Reliving that one, huh?
No, they just take it in turns, dude. It was Shush for you, it's been refrezh for Liquid,
That's
it's
right.
Cadian for Gambit. Everyone takes it in turns to have their moment in the sun for those guys.
Yeah.
And Stound's actually been one of their more consistent fraggers. You saw the analyst desk bring up his stats. One to watch and one to make the difference for them.
That's the thing. Who do you think is the most key member of Heroic, just from an in-game leader perspective? Because obviously we know the players that put up the numbers, but who do you think is the key to Heroic?
Things down.
Yep.
Down. And Down is really good. Thesis can be really good, but yeah, sometimes he's lagging a bit in offline tournaments. I think online he can be really good for them Thesis. And Shoes is pretty good as well. And of course, like Cadian is a good in-game leader. So yeah.
It's a comfort one for Tessus as well. Spoken to Rene about it.
You spoke to him?
Mm.
Oh, Breeze could get a timing here.
Oh, but Silo could arrive any moment. Oh, it gets one. That was important.
That's not bad.
Yeah, you take those, except it was the only real rifle in play. I hadn't clocked that before.
Yeah, I think the fact that it at least caused a bit of chaos, right? Somebody might have to stay yard and watch the guns, because if EG want to go outside and try and grab them late, you can't just leave this position and give over two rifles here. Are these low-buy rounds still some of the hardest to play against?
No, I don't think so. Not against USPs. But this is a really good tactic from Heroic, like when you just smoke off everything and you clear everything outside, and now they don't have any information about where you are.
Oh, how'd he get one?
I don't know how Sark pulled that off. There is still grounds for some hype here.
But you just have to stack now. And they're doing that. EG just stacking inside.
Oh, a real opportunity. Just warning shots. Tessus main. Rush gets info safely. He's gonna be hunted down though. 35. They have to make a decision soon, and that's the bomb. So Stound's kind of putting it all on him.
Oh my god.
It's gonna clear. Surely. Yep.
Modern day Counter-Strike, folks.
Well, if Tessus holds the vent rotate, Stound's fine.
Yeah, and so is this round.
Saved.
Good job.
Got a little bit awkward there, didn't it?
Yeah, it was.
I see you guys picking Ancient a lot. Do you like it?
I like it.
Okay.
I think it's a good map.
Yeah?
Yeah. A lot of different opportunities as T-side, but also as CT side.
Okay, maybe you can help settle the debate, because it gets a bit of a shtick that it is just a CT-heavy map. Do you think that's the case, or do you think people haven't truly discovered how to play the T-side properly just yet?
I mean, it's because mainly people are just going on B-side, right?
Yeah.
And I don't think everybody has, or anybody has actually figured out how to go on A-side, on the T-side. And when we figure that out, then I think it's more going to be more T-side favorite.
All right, big round then. Round 12. The AWP back out for Cirque. He's going to be responsible secret.
It can be a really nice position to go into secret with AWP. If you get all the way into stairs, then it's really nice to get a lot of information.
Sjuush has actually been asked to throw 2 smokes.
He's definitely the utility player for the team. He does the same on Ancient from Spawn for them.
I imagine you must get some reads based on the wall of smokes thrown.
Yes.
You can make calls based on what smokes you see.
This smoke, you can only go down secret, right?
Oh, not even.
And they couldn't even do it. Probably would, but then now they have to do another plan. I would have sent 1 down secret at least.
Oh, hello and goodbye, Cadian. A big frag to find for Automatic. If they can now just lock it down, contain this main. Who's responsible for this? It's a FAMAS, but it works. Stewie delivers.
Second shot.
Right onto Sjuush. Could still be vulnerable. He's been jiggled. He's gonna have to drop sight, and Automatic has fought the fight. It's only Stown. And 1 of the 4 required. EG can't let this slip, but it looks scary. Rush secures 7. And EG, they could win out their defensive half.
Do you guys like the FAMAS?
I hate it.
Hate it with a passion.
What do you think?
I'm not sure. I think I need to practice with it a bit more. It looks like sometimes it just looks really crisp, and you get those 2 multi-kills and stuff like that.
Well, if you saw if you had a Galil and there's a FAMAS on the ground.
Oh yeah, which one you picking?
Oh, that's tough.
Got a Galil.
The Galil.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Galil.
All right.
I think so, yeah.
10 extra bullets.
That's true.
Yeah.
We don't need those, right?
If they just... Hey, with you spamming through the smokes, I'm sure every bullet just laser beams.
Yeah.
If they could just make the burst fire on the FAMAS just slightly better.
I don't know why they're so scared of buffing the FAMAS's burst. Did it used to be ridiculous in the oldie games?
In 1.6 and in Source, it was great.
1.6 was crazy.
Yeah.
It was. Everybody used burst, I think.
We all used to use burst fire on Glock as well, didn't we?
Yeah, that's true.
Now we're not ever using that.
Wow, what have they got against it? Let's see how round 13 shapes up. But yeah, so it's actually crazy that we talk about Wall of Smokes, and that Wall of Smokes completely foiled by the gap.
Test us with a Mac 10 this time round. Are they going to try something fast with it? Like the vent drop with the Mac 10 is pretty juicy. Going fast down secret with that Mac 10 like we saw Cadian do before, but Teslas are just holding lobby with it.
Just your standard opening then, and a deep smoke just onto the squeaky door. Stown has his bottom tickled.
2 ramps. Cirque's actually taking the AWP over towards ramping around like this.
They only have 3 smokes left. So if they do the smoke line, they can't go in. They can't smoke off main. Oh, they have. Oh, they have
The floor.
on the floor. Okay.
So I think they're going to have 1 left.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
Well, they have to use it this time.
Yeah, the bomb's maneuvering back into lobby, but refrezh is starting a crawl.
I think they're hoping to force a rotation, but with Cirque ramp, it doesn't seem likely they're going to bite too heavily right now.
If refrezh makes noise, Automatic may have heard that.
Well, they need a vent rotate here. Well, Rush is coming from ramp, actually. Never mind.
They're gonna do the boost. AWP boost.
Yeah, I wonder if Cirque's even seen this before.
Cirque should win this, I think. You're not aiming at this when you're boosting. You're aiming down further against the rifle.
Okay.
But it could be tough.
Coming.
You have to pull it a bit off bots. The aim. Let's see. Oh. Oh.
Cadian tagged him.
Oh my god. Pretty good.
Quick flick. Nice from Casper. Now then, into the test. Cirque's so low. I can't believe he's so close. He's just hoping for 1 more. Unexpected.
Oh, dear.
And that is a disaster. Losing the vent rotate immediately. The House of Cards comes tumbling down.
They were pressured from refrezh as well, being down secret.
Really limits your positions.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, hold up a second. Knife out on the second.
Yeah.
Hold up. This is on. This is definitely on.
Very much on. He silently gets down the vents, and it could lead to the death of refrezh. Oh, quick. Again from the Dane. 3 frags and counting. Breeze would rather preserve the circle.
I feel like they're lucky to get away with that heroic. I think they thought the save was happening immediately there. Like, running up ramp like that, they just weren't aware for a player to be so close.
They probably have to force again, I think. EG.
Yeah, they're the worst point of the game, right, to have that low money. So their loss bonus only 1,900 into the next. So what a rubbish position to find yourself.
Okay, go on then. Glaive, the in-game leader of EG. You call the coach pause. You've got 1 saved AWP. You're force buying around it. What's the call? Where's that AWP going?
You need to go with the AWP where the T's don't expect you, because the only thing the T's want now is to avoid the AWP. So do you want to go into yard? Not really. Maybe you want to put down a smoke wall, go fast inside, or go fast ramp. If you like, it's a bit of a gamble because the AWP player knows it as well.
Yeah, so it's kind of on him. Actually, you know what? The supporting cast isn't too bad. seeing those favored FAMAS.
It's like a top rush. They're
MP9s.
flashing windows for top side.
Round live, and fastest Cirque Orb already feels the feed. Commitment, though. Need to see someone else put the bullets down range, and it's worked out all right. Cadian actually with the team kill.
Awareness here.
He was ready.
He heard him.
Brutal.
He ran through the Molotov.
Oh, the sound cue's given it away, and now a 2v2. Maybe automatic re-arriving lobby could be a difference maker. They heard that as well. Main smoke down the vent.
Good call.
It's
Chasing
perfectly.
their tail right now, yeah.
Oh, wait, but one ratting the smoke. And he heard the rotate. Cirque is about to be flanked. They've played this so well, exploiting the rotates. He might even go back up.
Oh my god, they've just juked him.
So juked, and now they could even
Oh my god.
him. Oh
Well
no,
played.
well played indeed.
Oh my god.
A horrible death for him.
I would never pull out the knife.
Never ever.
No, never.
2 clicks.
Yeah.
That right there was because he was against the wall as well. You're never guaranteed to get the back in that situation. I don't know if Cadian heard automatic running in lobby earlier.
Yeah, that's true actually.
Because he started running from Squeaky Door as soon as Cirque went towards Secret as well.
It looked like they knew something because it just went down. Maybe they just gambled.
Yeah, but the react in that 2v2 or 2v3 at one point.
Give it a go, Tim. Why not?
Oh, that's
adjust.
lovely. Don't get caught with your knife out. Cadian close. He's going to go for the wall bang. Cadian doesn't choose to engage. Oh, baited. Info. He is close. Playing with the door now. Has a hole. Has info more. Cadian, close left. Automatic. Ready for the duel. He can't take it. It's 3 for Casper, Cadian, Muller, and only 3 of his 5. So he really comes online when they need him.
That was actually closer than it should have been, wasn't it?
Really.
Oh.
Well, there's that 8-7 you were talking about.
That's true.
He's going to go one way or the other.
Yeah, I was thinking for the CTs, but yes.
Well, you never know. Maybe these MP9s make it work this time around. That's a rough one here, isn't it, for poor Cirque?
But you say what they tried to do? They knew they had an AWP to just rush inside. You can rush ramp, you can rush inside, but stay away from yard.
Yeah, and Cirque managing to at least be in the right place, pulling the trigger on one, but the way he lost his life. What is this? Hyper-aggressive from automatic. Heroic never, ever get caught out like this. Is the bomb carrier.
Like at the bomb.
That is a yikes. Tessus is dispatched to go get it. He heard the retreat warehouse, but it should be posted up by the AWP information.
No matter.
Dropped. It doesn't seem to matter. Well, they'll have to mid-round this. Automatic's not been able to get too much to celebrate about that. Nicely done. It's just up to Cirque, who's walking straight on into that spray. They're so low. Maybe Rush can make this a round to remember.
Optic sticker, that's OG.
Quite literally.
Bomb has been planted.
1, 2, 2. No, 1. 8-7 though, we will call it a half. A competitive one at that. We'll be back in just a moment. Catch your breath, tell your friends we got a Glaive debut on the casting desk, and it will return for the second half.
Close. That's true. You did get the dog fire. Oh! Nice calm on the flash. Oh. Nice. Two outside, one thing outside.
Nice. Rush was low.
How did he get there? How did he get there so fast?
Main roof. Nice.
Oh my god, they're just hiding.
folks, we're here for the second map of our second game today. Group D was drawing to a close. Evil Geniuses have come in cold over the course of the last few days. Heroic quite the opposite, a big win. On the agenda, they've already got one map under their belt, and I've got not only one, but two very qualified color casters, of course. We have Chad Sponge Birchall, and joining us for a special treat this evening is Lucas Glaver Rosander.
Thank you very much.
Let's go. T-Stide for Evil Geniuses.
How was the pronunciation of your last name?
Rosander.
Did he get it good?
Rosander.
Yeah, he got it good.
Rosander.
He's good at that.
Yeah, he's good with words.
50% of the time.
You say enough, some of them will land.
Yep.
It's your job.
Yeah, that's the problem. Expect odds are favouring Heroic here quite heavily. This is a top hut molly, your main smoke, and I picked towards Yard with the P250.
If you find something, you could force rotates, but look at the slither Stown is working with.
Top split here.
Coming in. Shush. Oh, makes a meal of that. Refrezh on the site, and he's all alone. Doesn't seem to matter if the frags come in from the extremities. That's a big one. Zerg posts it. Stewie doesn't adjust immediately. Stown main, always a threat. 20 frags and counting for him. Stewie does well to reposition. I don't think he caught him. Catches a timing to tuck CT vent, but Tessa, still with the low HP, manages to find Zerg. Ooh, awkward.
Could win it. Rush should just hold heaven, and the other guy should hold main.
Needed that. Clean. Maybe Tessus walks into the crosshair rush. Doesn't find it. He's so paranoid about that heaven position. Distraction. Now they're running him down. Cadian in the 1v1.
Kit, I don't know if there's time.
It might be if you'd go down immediately. Okay, time has passed. And Rush has clutched. EG will take the pistol.
How tough is it to hit with a USP in the back?
It's crazy,
looks
right?
crazy.
It's like the hardest killer in the game.
Oh my god. I hate it as well.
Yeah. Back of the head in general, just really.
You just shoot after them, you wait till they turn around, then you shoot again.
That's the thing, right? Like, if
Yeah, okay, that's the secret. I'm going to try that.
If you go to start shooting him in the body, they're just going to turn around and like instantly goose you. It sucks.
Exactly, yeah,
It
sucks.
really sucks. I don't know why. Well, actually, to be fair, the USP is like crispy when it's like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it did get sketchy for a moment, but nicely recovered.
This is a force buy here, right? So you can see them into a couple of 5.7s, Deagle and a Scout. It's just a ramp rush.
So much pace behind this. North Americans love to
Jump.
open with a body. Yeah, leaping through. Stewie has opened the account for EG. Stown can hit and has with a collateral to the body. Space is taken though, and the rotate is here. They don't have to rush this plant. They've got so much time.
Refrezh has a kit, so they might want to consider going for this if they find a kill soon.
Nice find,
Oh, maybe not
nice
anymore.
from Cirque. Deals with Shush. Lingering in the smoke is Refrezh. He wants to destabilize, cause some pandemonium.
Oh, hello.
Oh God, looking the wrong way and booked. Refrezh does emerge from his hidey smoke. Shouldn't be anything more to say about this. Stown trying to bait as I think Cadian is already more than baiting. Yeah, saving. So we are going to get a much more competitive scoreline. I need to recap all of EG's like posting. So we had any results that
Single
convinced
digits
us?
against Astralis, right? You guys own them like 16-6, 16-8, I'm pretty sure.
Against who? Sorry?
EG?
EG,
I
yeah.
don't even remember.
I think so.
Yeah, 16-9, 16-8.
I was a couple of rounds off.
But still sub double digits.
And then yesterday they played against Na'Vi, right?
So they're not gonna win as big as we did.
There you go.
Aha.
Probably.
Yeah, don't speak too soon. It was,
Oh my.
the Na'Vi one was a 16-2, so you're going to struggle to beat the Na'Vi speed.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my God, Counter-Strike speed running. That's probably what...
What, having North American teams in your groups for?
Yeah, that's actually exactly what I was going to say.
We're going up against Na'Vi tomorrow with the full lineup.
Oh, all right.
Hello.
I'm not sure if I could say.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, I did. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys.
He's got the goss. He's got the scoop.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that would
my
be
God, I
exciting.
don't know. I don't
Maybe.
think
Well, we'll
Maybe,
find out
maybe, guys.
tomorrow.
That would be very exciting if that
Sorry,
was
guys.
true. Production right now just ripping their hair out.
They just prepared the...
Get him off the mic! Get
Sickest
that
movie.
Lucas off the mic! Smokes are out early. Stown sweeps through Silo. He gets a nice little angle onto that. It is an art form in itself, isn't it? There are a few players that really get the feel for when and you can push through and exploit gaps.
Places here. So I guess we have somebody who is a bit of a smoke criminal, as much as Stewie in the server. But Glaive, you've been known to get a kill through a smoke. You love a good smoke push. You love playing around the smokes. What is it around the smokes like with your decision-making tree? Is it just from like demos that you've watched, or is it just intuition? What are we talking?
I mean, it's actually really tough to say. It's just something that I always liked. I have a really hard time understanding why I actually like. I think I have a good understanding of where, and I watch a lot of games, so I understand where the T's are like walking behind the smokes.
Okay.
And I know a lot of smoke spams in general.
Yeah.
Is that something you practice though, like the lineups for those type of spams for the smokes, or when you see a certain smoke wall spam, you have a timing and things like that?
I have been a lot in the past. I mean, I've been watching a lot of my own demos, and then I put like X-ray on, and then I see, okay, I'm spamming a bit too much to the left. Then the next time I need to spam a little more to the right because they're walking this line, and almost.
Wondering how much visualization, like in my mind, when I'm watching some of these pros, it's so clear that they're imagining where the opponent's about to be, right? Even with the crosshair. But like, would you say that that's something that's happening at this point on an unconscious level, or are you consciously visualizing? Does that make sense?
Yeah,
like
unconscious.
Unconscious.
At this moment, I think, yeah.
But when you were developing, when you were, you know, coming up,
and you were thinking about it a lot.
You are.
Now you're so used to it, you know the spam spots.
Right.
And sometimes you're also just really lucky, right?
Yeah, but also, you know, I know I'm just trying to take muscle memory out of my vocab because apparently it's not real.
Well, according to Valens, I don't know, he was reading something on his stream and he was saying muscle memory is not an actual thing,
But in terms of, you know, it not being conscious anymore, that is one of those components. These pros probably have gotten there as well.
I will say I also take more shots than other players.
Okay.
Through the smoke.
Well, you miss 100%.
That's true.
The shots you don't take.
True that.
Oh, is that the top? It might be the one-way.
Is that a disruptive one?
To see if it was thrown. It wasn't. Never mind. Cancel that.
It was someone landing onto top of the main roof to try and stop any smokes that would bounce. But look at Stewie. He's straight in and
Not enough
down.
noise.
Yes, sends him out. And
nice.
That was through Squeaky. Oh, that sucks.
So unlucky.
That sucks so much. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
You never love those. We had a couple of awkward deaths yesterday in the Complexity versus Ago game. We had one where Fiku was in a one-on-one, and he went around the world and jumped off the bridge on Dust 2 and cratered in CT spawn.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh.
And then we had poor JT, who got stuck with a nade in his hand and accidentally blew himself up.
There's, you know you like to play the percentages, Glaive. What's the percentage of them winning this? Oh.
0. 0. The AK had 2 HP, it was 0 before.
Okay.
It was like 5, I think.
Come on,
now it's 0, right?
Give it 1% when the Mac 10 was alive. Give me something off the goose egg. But no, Heroic have handled business, and we'll be closing that gap. Just a 1-round deficit. They've got funds, though.
Yeah, a little bit. Rush is a bit light on, but Stewie can drop, so it might not be the end of the world. One of the things is with the T side, right? And obviously you have Farley in the team now. On a map like Nuke, is it AWP something that you prioritize, or is it something that you think you can go without on a map like Nuke?
I think you can go without, but it gets really tough when the T's knows that you don't have one.
Okay.
And it gets tough.
Oh, so it's
You wanted to be afraid.
Yeah, just the threat of it existing.
Yes, but you can play without an AWP if they don't know.
I think Fury have done that and pulled that off.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
They have the craziest T side on Nuke.
Yeah, I mean, what is your like professional take on that? You know, Fury, a professional Counter-Strike team bucking the trend of using Yard.
Yeah.
Does it not just seem like you're kind of making life difficult for yourself?
I remember we have been playing them in practice a couple of times, and they are really good. But when you actually look at, if you actually prep against them, then it's not that tough.
It's not as scary.
Yeah.
So it's more they're profiting from the uncertainty and the
I think so.
unusual nature.
Yeah, I think so. I think they are a good team.
Oh, definitely. Very fun to watch as well.
Yes. And they have been doing good in Pro League.
Yeah, really, really. I'm looking forward to playoffs.
Yes.
Refrezh got a flash here. Ooh,
Oh.
Gap, huge gap.
They nearly lost the whole team, and they kind of have. Yard is clear, says Refrezh.
Where do you go now? Ramp, I guess.
Yeah, but look who's waiting. Tessus hasn't had to do much this game. Turns the flash nicely. Cirque loses his hair down to 9 HP just through the floorboards. They're going to jump into his crosshair, and Tessus with the pre-fire, not good enough.
There's a chance now.
There's a chance.
Ahead of it. Rush can't get caught out jumping. Oh, but a snappy one out of Refrezh. This gets awkward now. Really awkward, especially with the loss of Breeze. Cirque just doesn't have the health to win this one. He'd have to hit every single bullet he takes. No margin for error, safe from the flashbang. Not the second they have done their due diligence. One, expecting a trade and through the floorboards, no less.
Great round. Refrezh, that was really good. That hard clear, when I see those hard clear, it's like what Shush did to you guys on Overpass yesterday.
Yes, exactly.
Those kind of clears, I'm like, how do they even have in that situation the cognizance to go for that type of a play? It's crazy.
Oh, he wrecked me. He outplayed me badly.
Oh dear.
Oh, but that's a gap you just... I mean, you know, in terms of demo review, right? When EG are watching this one back, you just go and throw that smoke 10 times without the gap afterwards, I'd imagine. So brutal to lose them, and yeah, that's exactly how it feels.
Those gaps, it's the worst part. When that happens to you, you just get so frustrated.
And knowing you've lost the round before you've got to play the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, horrible.
Can't even get down secret.
Stound's feeling aggressive. Molly lined up for top pop.
It will know it's top immediately because of this aggression.
Ah, touche.
He's disconnected from the pack, right? So that's the biggest issue.
And refrezh probably dumping his util because of that. Breeze doesn't stop. He doesn't stop. It doesn't matter. Gets the frag anyway. We're going to have a bomb plant here. Trying to contest the front side plant. And Sentry to buy time. One way, is it available? Do they have smokes for it? Yes.
They already dropped one.
Oh, it's going to be a hard one to hold on to for EG. They're going to feel the wrath of an EU topside retake. Or not. Breeze, another frag with his low HP.
This is an important round. They might have to save.
Pod Molotov by automatic through heaven. He wanted to put it into main so he could plant, but he actually decided not to because of the one-way smoke.
Hey, that isn't the magic number 3?
Yeah, that's perfect in terms of destruction right now. Next round, what are we looking at loss bonus-wise? Just 1900 for Heroic. So this game is on. This game is very much on. This is not going to be a walk in the park for Heroic.
But still Heroic favorite, right?
Yeah, well, CT side, they're saving 2 guns here.
Yeah.
If they can save 2 guns. Cirque knows that the other player made it to spawn, I think.
They're not going to have the best buy next round.
Now, this is a question, right? So next round with the 1900 loss, right, would you prefer to go for the force buy behind the 2 saved guns, or would you prefer to take the save and then when you know next round you're going to get the 2400 loss?
Yeah, you have to force.
Have to force?
You have to force.
Okay.
Because you're not even going to get like a full buy if you save, unless they save both of their weapons this round, and you're not sure they're going to do that.
Well, Cadian could drop an M4, right? He had enough money to do so, and he has. And then at this point, Tessus could go for a FAMAS or an MP9 with util, and then they can actually make the buy look a little bit respectable. And they're going to take a timeout on the EG side of things to have a discussion here. So I think at this point of the game, it's nice to have a look at the scores on the doors, right? Stound and refrezh, 22 for Stound, 20 for refrezh. But automatic, right? Do you expect a player to come back? And he's been, you know,
been good.
Yeah, coming back from Valorant, he's actually been pretty handy. There's been no dramas with him at all. It's like he never went.
I think his positions, on some maps at least, when I watch them, it's also like the star player position.
Okay.
You want some of your best players in those positions. So I think they want him to be really good, and he needs to. And he has been, so that's nice.
It must be a good feeling for him as well, you know, coming back into the game that captured your attention and immediately being able to compete with the very best. Like, it must just be so much dopamine, like, oh my god, I've got so much to learn.
Just ran off for a sec.
Yeah. Sorry, I got lost for a little bit. You know, everyone does. Everyone does.
Exactly.
Okay, big time, big round. Force has come in as Glaive has prophesied, and some lost util. They'll see if that can be exploited in any way.
I wanted to go peek into door here.
They're posturing for ramp. 4 of them leaning there early. Tessus, to be fair, hasn't been tested all too often.
Does this fall into the same bucket you were talking about before, just avoid that AWP that they know was saved?
Yes.
Okay. Because a different round.
Could
I
be
also
there.
have an M4, so now it's tough.
Oh, Tessus is putting bullets down range, but
Surely.
he's being run down. They hear his descent and confirm he has committed to the lower site. More rotates have gone down as well. They can go anywhere with this.
It's not always the best to just run down under, run to the B side when you get ramp. Sometimes it's better to just like take a chill.
Deny the info.
Deny the info, and let's do something else.
This AWP position from Cadian is really powerful, right? You see Simple drop into this mid-round when they lose territory a lot.
The setup is actually pretty good
Ooh,
right now.
did that barrel flash? I think Shush's turn might have actually betrayed him. Cirque's staring at it, they know.
Door and main is the only thing that is open. It's a pretty good setup, but Cadian has to look for a door at some point if it's open.
Well, I like the bait and switch here.
Yeah, they should smoke something off now if they're going under.
30 seconds.
Smoke window and smoke single or something. And they could smoke everything if they want.
Yeah, but let's see if they do. You have to get through Tessus first. Single smoked. refrezh, he's ready, and he does connect. Oh, and it's a disaster for EG. Just a pistol wins the round. Automatic, can't change the dialogue, and yeah, that is a dream round for Heroic. What a recovery.
That's how you use the 5.7. Now I know.
Yeah.
Just try it out.
There are some players that think it's the most underrated pistol or weapon in Counter-Strike.
Yeah. 5.7 is pretty good.
One shot headshot up close.
Yeah, it's true. You just need to have those close range positions.
20 bullets.
That looks great.
Also UMP. It not used that in much.
Saw you bringing the UMP back.
Still good.
That extra
They didn't really have to do
$100.
a lot, did they, in this round, though? They only had to change their setup once, right? After they lost the ramp rotation, then they just rotated and then they waited. There wasn't any more poking and prodding.
Oh, that's true.
Didn't keep them guessing.
Oh, that's true, actually.
Which is something heroic.
They could have used some flash when they went down under as well. Would have made it easier.
They didn't really use everything they had at their disposal. But again, they're not really testing yard. They're just parked in towards lobby again. So this is very caged because you look at Stound's position. Oh, hold up. They might be coming in a moment. It's an easy squeaky
That
smoke.
Molotov is going to be important. Look at that Molotov Shoes has now right now.
Well, he doesn't have a smoke to extinguish here, so he has to fight.
Oh.
Swing through, punish the hunt, and a nice double. refrezh and Shush defending the top site bravely and competently. Sark doesn't even get a chance to play the game. Cancelled on the smoke. Too many bodies, not enough time. 12-11.
I have a question, Glaive. Do you think they've stopped doing the smoke wall yard because the one round they did it had the gap and they got punished? Because we haven't seen them go back to it since.
That's true. They need, if they want to win this, they have to do some kind of smoke wall.
So even just a classic, like 2 next to T-Red and cross secret that way?
Sure. If you don't know them, just go and underhand them, like right-click them.
It's been very one-dimensional, right, the last couple of gun rounds they've had. You haven't had to worry about yard at all.
That is an astute observation that it does sync perfectly with that oopsie.
Yeah,
double.
imagine that. You're not confident in Nuke right now when the scoreline is 12-11 to pull out the smoke wall yard. Like, you've lost a whole part of the map and you're not Furia. So you're not choosing to lose that part. Oh, yikes.
Let's see. I guess next round, now they're talking. They're just running around talking, waiting for them to raise some grenades, use some money.
What do you call this? Do you have a name for this? Because we really struggle to put a name on these type of ecos.
I have no idea. Like,
we need to come up with
meeting?
something. A coffee meeting?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not bad. Essentially,
Some kind of meeting, right?
yeah.
I'm not sure if they're even drinking coffee.
When we're having the coffee meeting, maybe production can, when we address it, they can bring up the player cams. We can see the dialogue. You know, we can have a little picture of the
I'm with you.
conversation. That would have been nice.
You can see some mounts moving. At what point, though, as a CT side, do you establish, oh, they're just trying to bait out our nades? Pretty early, I imagine. Yeah.
Quickly. Yeah.
And here we go. TSS one and done. See you later. Alligator.
Oh, more 5-7 action.
Almost.
Didn't quite look as intimidating as refrezh is.
You would take a kill.
You would. And
Only
they
had
have.
the 5-7? Yeah. Oh, he
No,
had the...
he had an AWP, and it's still in play because Sark is here today. 30 seconds, bomb lost, and I guess he's just going to try and keep hold of that.
I think he dropped the AWP in Windows.
He must have, because it didn't show that he had the it didn't show that he had the AWP on him. So I guess okay, well, getting cheeky with it, Cirque.
Nice.
I guess he wants to go down, make sure he gets the loss bonus here, and deny the AWP going forward. Kaden can still afford one. That's not the end of the world, but if this is a round win for EG, that's when those ramifications will be felt. But let's see, do they know a different variation to the smoke wall now? How many does your team know?
You know them both fast and delayed.
Okay.
You can use them delayed, and you can go into lobby, and you also know them fast. So probably around 8 or something.
8 different variations, and so far we've only seen EG throw one with a gap. So let's see.
7, 8, I think. Yeah.
And they haven't gone for it early. We ramp push.
Oh, and yeah, Testis is on a lot of hot water. Shush has pushed with him. In fact, the whole team's here. So lobby lost. What's the counter? You know you've lost lobby.
I think Kaden hits a gun.
Yeah.
Found an AK.
one.
Yeah, that's all right.
Does mean he's got plenty of funds. He's played this game well.
I think this is another one of those really good calls from Heroic, understanding what they're up against. 2 rifle rounds where it was very lobby-centric, and then they've gone, well, it's likely they go back to yard, let's just push lobby, and it's worked.
Yes. Nice. Great context call.
How was that, though? This makes things interesting. Lower lost. If they were to come up secret... Oh, Stewie's lurk on red is cancelled. That will propel Cirque and Automatic forward. Let's see if they can build anything more out of this. And Stound off the ladder is good for it. That was the bomb, and that looks like the round.
Did you call it a context call?
Yeah, I'm stealing that.
Yeah.
That's a really good name.
Yeah, it's perfect.
It's a really good name.
I'm so glad Chad heard it as well. I was just sitting there like, wow, that's new vocab.
Context
You have
call.
context calls and you have non-context calls.
Okay, how many of those you make in a game, the non-context?
I try to not think too much about it because you can mindfuck yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, I have a pretty... I don't have that many non-context, but I think a lot about the context.
Okay.
I think every good in-game leader thinks a lot about context, like what do they expect us to do and what should we do instead.
I feel like Karrigan, sometimes you just talked about how it can mess with your mind. I think Karrigan like lives and dies by those context calls.
He does. Kaden is pretty good at it as well.
Yeah,
They're doing a lot on the CT side with stacking. Like they just rushed inside.
All the gambles, yeah.
Yeah. Now we just gamble outside.
See him?
Oh!
Yikes!
Shot.
That's something, but right open the round, we've lost a rifle that could be retrieved. It's not a pretty buy. They would love a bomb plan.
They have a smoke and a molly right now, and what would you be trying to do with this glaive here? Limited util.
I think you need to... Yeah, it's tough. Either you go yard or you go ramp, I think. Probably maybe just smoke main.
Take this, yeah.
Or go inside.
It could vent drop, I suppose. Or at least try to, not anymore.
Oh, it's really tough.
Oh, they didn't play ahead of their util and they missed the molly too. That's all their util gone, just one flash.
Either you need to use that... I think you need to go there. When you smoke main, you just need to rush out.
Oh, another kill given over.
Hang on.
5v3.
That's an unforced error. They leave the bomb. They want to see... Oh, 2 ramp. He got info. Don't know how much. Refrezh a threat on ramp.
Two.
Oh, headshot exchange. Okay.
It's past heaven.
He's there, and he's into the site in time.
I heard him.
Tessus will have to find a multi-kill again, and just as easy as that, he's secured the round, unless Stewie's feeling frisky. 1 remains, it's refrezh, and he is within that 1-shot range. 20 seconds, Stew. Bomb. Fake. Swung. Oh, just can't find the bullets. 15 found, refrezh clutches up. That was a close one.
Yeah, considering that they didn't actually utilize their utility there, they still made a round out of it, which is the most surprising thing. Well, maybe now they'll be given the space to try the smoke wall?
Yeah.
Maybe?
It's time. It's time. Let's do it.
But then Heroic are going to probably send Cadian down secret and get answers immediately.
He's going yard with the AWP and Stowns there too. Automatic and Cirque out there fast.
No smokes, though.
Oh, they're playing aggressive. They're not going to let him establish anything.
This is very vogue. Lots of AWPers love this line at the moment. Oh, and Cirque actually deals with the Stown presence. So 2 frags to the good for EG. They want to play on.
The play Kaden just made, call that Kaden.
Okay.
There you
All right,
go.
we can add that one to the book. Now, maybe you could talk us through how you should respond with 1:20 left on the clock in a 5v3 situation.
5v3, now they just need to wait, but it's really, you need to jiggle like the door thing, because if he is walking in, he'd probably get the kill if you don't jiggle it, and you're just sitting there watching it, so you need to hit an instant headshot.
And they've gone for a gamble.
Gambling ramp? Boosting ramp?
Boosting, maybe?
Yeah. No?
Just playing off of each other at the moment, so...
Just gambling. They're really good at gambling, actually.
So Breeze has lost territory, and Cadian re-advances.
Oh, nice shot.
Well done.
Needed that.
One more.
Clean round denied. Shush will live on.
All right, Shush. Give us a 1-on-5.
Oh my god.
Come on, mate.
Not any more of those, please. No more clutches for him.
I don't have enough to get a full buyout next round, so he might just consider the save. Tessus is 1.6 and Stown has 2.7, right? 1,400 loss coming in. You guys can do the maths at home. Shush, if he holds on to this, he can drop for Tessus. Stown should have enough, and it will be another buy. So EG have made double digits, but that's probably about it. I don't see this one going OT.
If they win the next round, they don't have that much money, right?
Yeah, true. Well, they can
we're
break
like
their bank.
15,
Yeah.
13.
Bend them over the knee here late. Yeah, the CT side economy can be in the bin.
Yeah.
I guess Heroic did just give away. We didn't see the rush kill, but they just did give away 2 opening kills again, right?
And the third kill on Stown, we didn't see that either.
Yeah.
Oh.
Over. I guess they could just turtle up, right?
Yeah.
Like they don't have to be super aggressive about things.
Okay, look at the money. Let's see how they manage it. Yeah, juggled and discussed very quickly.
Oh,
Heroic coming
there it
in.
is.
That was the pick.
Nice shot.
That's,
Very nice shot.
Oh.
that's why he was pre-aimed. Just for the aggressive CT climb
It's
up.
pretty sad to be Cadian at that point, right? You're holding that angle, you hear them spray, just waiting for them, and then everybody dies.
And you have to try and turn a 3v5 around. So it's a revenge from EG. Big round and play. Can Heroic end it here, or will the gap close even more and finances get involved? Back on his new favorite box, the angle worked once. Let's see if it works again. This time Stown much more passive in nature. 27 frags from him as well. He has been the difference maker for them in the absence of others.
But if you like to do the yard cross to secret there, is that position that Cirque picks up, just you deal with that with just a quick flash on a timing as you cross to secret? Or not something you're normally worried about when you're crossing?
No. His position, like in warehouse?
Like the one where you cross, you do the crossover like straight across yard into secret, and the boost up on this blue box just there from Cirque with the AWP. He was actually looking for that type of a push.
Yeah, that's really worrying. That's extremely worrying, yeah. You need someone to hold that. They're stacking a lot.
There's a lot of presence yard.
Want to fight yard, I think.
Yeah. Couple of flashes remain. 3 left for the CTs. A bit of chip damage found. Cajun's even casting his eyes over there as well. They really want to punish this. Close main nade, finds nothing. And whoa, Cajun deletes Cirque. A lazy clear from automatic. And just like that, the round can fall apart.
I mean, it's crazy to just sell inside at that point. They didn't have anyone playing inside. Maybe one player. So if they went inside, they would never...
Take the gamble.
Yeah, but they know from before that they lost, like that the context. They know when they did the inner pop, they just got wrecked, right?
They're going vent to top, so it could come back to bite them here, actually.
That's true.
Hello.
So they're in.
Not much utility for Heroic.
No smokes, but Stow might find the...
Nice.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's a red face.
Have a smoke,
for
Stewie.
EG. Stewie does have that smoke. Needs to get it down. Delay. Enable Breeze to play. 2 versus 4 Stewies in secret. Could be caught by Ramp. Cajun didn't spot him. Victual loses it. All onto Breeze. Oh, this one's GG'd. They didn't check him. They didn't check him. He actually had a chance. Little did he know. Full white screen, and that is GG. Heroic take the victory.
As expected.
Yeah, an absolute pleasure, bro. Thank you for joining us.
Really nice.
That was so cool.
Nice to talk to you.
Yeah, I'm really... We're going to have to steal these Counter-Strike players. It turns out that they're really good at talking about Counter-Strike.
Who would have thunk it?
Who would have thunk it? Heroic 2-0. And we'll be back with more with Sadakist and Jason.